Back to Draymond Does Gaming. Draymond here, playing a new game today, The Invincible. It's based on S. Lem's iconic novel, which I've never read, so I don't know how how well it translates to a game. Um, but this is a game put out by 11-bit Studios, made famous for their this War of Mine and Frostpunk. And this one I've had my eye on for a while. Um, it is more in akin to like a walking simulator, think like Firewatch, something like that. Um, Also a very good game. So one of the reasons why I wanted to play this is it's apparently fairly short, 6-7 hours of gameplay. So, and we're in between series now, which is great. We just finished the Dark Deity series, um, or the Dark Deity playthrough. So we're gonna do a couple, probably of like these games that just have a couple interludes in between the next big series. And with that, I know that this is that 6-7 hour length of game. Probably not gonna put it all into one single episode, but we'll probably split it out into like 2 3-hour chunks or something like that. We'll see. I don't really know. We'll kind of see how it goes. Um, you'll see it says continue, but I only played a little bit just to get the audio settings and things all correct. And let's get into it. Like I said, I don't really know too much about the game itself, other than it looked really neat. So, alright. We are going over our game here. And this part was pretty cool. There's a little comic book that tells you the story of the game as well. The Dragonfly, a small research unit in the interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6, travels the distant regions of space. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, astrogator Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of creating bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set a course for home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers.
Where am I? My head. Marriott? Anybody?
Alright. What is going on here? Int. Alright. We'll get used to the controls here. Hold. Does that hold space? Okay. Help. Are you there, Koval Merritt? Yasna to base. I report a problem. Yasna to base. I
Base,
report a
this is
problem.
Dr. Yasna. I need backup. Base, come in. I have
Ooh.
I'm showing disturbing symptoms. A brain fog, severe pain in the frontal lobe. Confusion.
Interesting.
At first glance, there are no serious injuries.
Whoa.
And yeah, I'm quite concerned. I don't even know how I got here. Oh, where here is. Backup needed, I repeat. Do you hear me?
Contact your crew. Okay. Take a look at the... Oh.
Bollocks!
Are you there? I can't... Oh, okay, we don't have unlimited time. Got it.
I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead. Transmitter.
Sorry, I'm still getting over
May
this
still be
cold and
working.
allergies season. Like a weird desert planet. No beacon, oxygen level.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon.
Okay.
Where is it? I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours.
Okay. Well, at least that's good. Several hours worth. What the heck is this thing? Is this like a compass?
Just like I thought. Nothing.
I think I've seen these before.
On
Position.
my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
Yeah, I think that's like a compass. Oh. Mission logbook.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me.
Ooh.
And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis III? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So
We've lost our
report,
memory.
I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre.
Interesting. Marching routes. Let's check them out.
Our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there?
Landing place.
Both groups landed in the same place.
Okay. Landers.
2 landers to the surface. They
Beetle.
usually do this.
Hopper.
Maybe the first one broke.
Okay.
The
Research
first
site.
group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route.
Okay, so that first one went over here to Site 1. And I guess we came this way towards camp?
Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp.
Top priority, get to the camp. Dog, needle, croco, rope. Okay.
It must be somewhere near. I
I'm
can't
on
just
my
wait
way.
Here. I just need to get a sense of my surroundings. Landmarks.
Oh, is that what those are?
Past me. You didn't disappoint after all.
Oh.
I sound like
Oh yeah,
I need to stop doing
there's a dog right there. Got it.
I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Well, we know where that is. Oh, and that looks like the needle. Is that the crocodile then? Interesting. That's cool. Zoom. Is this going to be a
Bingo! I found the dog!
something that we'll have to do at some point here?
We have the first one. I need one more.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure we found both of those.
Where are
So,
you?
I mean, kind of looks like it's this thing here.
has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I report that I have established my position. Time to
Cool.
hit the road.
So we have a little bit of mapping and stuff. Find a way to the camp. Alright. Seems relatively straightforward. Go this way. We have a sprint button. Almost looks like there's a pathing and those like trails? Or is that just from the desert sand, the wind?
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate.
Right.
I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. I think that's my rope. It didn't just fall out of the backpack, so apparently I didn't have time to collect it before I fell.
Okay. So this is where... Whoa, okay. Grappling hook. Neat. That's going to be useful, I imagine. Okay. Do we have to go down and around then? Oh yeah, that looks like where we need to go. Okay. So this is kind of like where I fell. Wonder if that's... Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. So how did I get over there then? Interesting. Huh. I like to explore in these games because you never really know what there is. Now, I don't think that this was like some psychological horror game, but it could be, so you'll just have to excuse me if I find something and it's like, I don't think it's like that. I do know there are some instances of like robots or something. That's about what I've seen just from trailers, right? This game came out, I want to say about 2 years ago. So you might have seen a tracker. Oh, okay. So this is our...
I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
It looks like we can hop down over there, but what's over here? We can also hop down here. Okay, got it. Water reservoir. Cool. Is there actually water in it? Oh yeah.
There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to form. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
Oh.
How's it going? So good. Have you checked on Yasna? I was about to.
Interesting.
Already awake. Good.
Well,
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up. Slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while.
oh, okay.
Here, take it, and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
That's
In
the
small
third
sips.
rule. Okay.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise.
This is true.
Koval, will you help me here?
Or I imagine it's true.
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet.
Come on.
Okay.
Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes.
Okay.
This can't be good.
Guess we'll
X.
find out.
What
But
is?
first,
Oh. Okay. So we add more to the comic. Dragonfly is waking from hibernation in emergency mode after the ship came close to the mysterious planet Regis III. Despite their evident concerns, Novik doesn't immediately reveal the details of this unexpected mission. Interesting. Okay. And this is what we've been
first, here,
going through.
hold on to it and remember.
Okay. Cool. Well, it doesn't seem to be burning us, so I guess that's good. Oh, our tracker is somewhat this way. Looks like it's getting very sandy. Aha.
Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
What's over here? Oh, more water? Or liquid, I guess. Volcanoes. Interesting. I don't know if I want to go in that water then. Will probably be very, very warm.
Okay. Moving on.
What the?
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Interesting. A sandstorm. Oh, do we not get to exit from the area?
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. But I can't go this way.
Oh. Okay, well, it looked like there was another way around there. So, we'll head over there. Like, maybe we go up and around. If there's a sandstorm, that's not great.
All right. No time to lose.
Any other weird things to look at while we're going? Also, sorry if, like, the view
Time to go.
makes anyone a little sick or anything. I know I always have issues watching third player or first player games.
Such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Huh.
If this area is volcanically active, Ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But
Yeah.
it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
This looks like sand dunes and volcanoes, but not like ash or stuff that we would find here. More sandy than anything. Continue marching towards the camp. Okay. Or are we supposed to go down there? And I mean, this is cool. But yeah, those sandstorms are nasty. To say the least. Oh, that's cool. Double moon? Can't go down that way. Just a viewpoint. Okay. Seems like there's lots of these little hideaways and stuff. Oh. Okay.
I can already see the camp.
Not that far away.
Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here. I can't get down this way.
Makes sense.
But
So
I can secure the rope. Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold. Here the ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat. All right.
we'll probably take a chance on this.
Come
This
to
doesn't
see you
look
as soon as possible.
as
Take a
bad.
chance.
I mean, yeah, we have the rope, but I'm thinking we might be able to use that rope for something else.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That seemed fine.
Oh, that was less than ideal.
Trying to reach your crew takes an excessive risk, which could easily lead to mutilation or death.
But I'm okay.
What?
The suit's fine too.
Really? From that? That seems like something that I would just do on my own. Obviously not jumping down from that other
Visibility could be better.
large cliffside, but
Maybe I should wait.
wait, like, what? Here behind
The
a...
storm gets worse. I'll be cut off from you.
Do we wait? Don't really know. Do we just push forward? Or are we dead now? Well, we're not dead.
What happened? Where?
Okay, we've got new comic books. Head injury appears to be serious. Yasna blacks out again. Right.
I was heading to
Camp.
possible. I'm much closer to my destination.
We were only
Must have been
400
some
meters.
time. But I don't remember it. Did I black out again?
400 meters is really not that far.
Send a hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
How do we get up there? Through the valley? Okay. Seems alright. Oh. Seems a little odd that we'd be having to go up here. Like this. That's cool.
I remember you. Regis III satellite.
Oh, alright.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops
What the-
on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone.
Is that him?
You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be
Interesting.
because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with.
Mm-hmm.
Marit, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Weird that we can
Yes,
barely
we'll
hear
have to
her.
explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis III is not without worth.
Okay.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
What?
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second.
What?
Converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate. Concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean. Together with its crew of almost 100 men. Professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched.
This is
But the
very interesting.
capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But
Right.
Don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But
What?
Astrogator...
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis III, if any.
So why am I down here? What happened?
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
Exactly. But that's interesting. So the Invincible is some sort of powerful weapon. That's neat. Not what I was expecting.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Right? We're gonna find out that there's just a beacon here and nothing
This
else.
is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds.
Oh.
Is anyone out there?
Okay,
It's
Andropov.
just an Androbot. Androbot. Stop. Androbot, stop. What the... Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again. Well, never mind.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe if I... RT, default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
See that? Or do I have to look at the back of it? Oh. Interesting. I don't really like that. So we have pods. Can we open? Okay, we can open them.
Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna! Krauser was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also.
Fish.
He said something about it.
So there's fish here. Cool.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything.
Makes sense.
Go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land.
I miss home too.
Enjoying everything that's around us was almost a...
Please spare me these lamentations.
You're not the one stuck here.
The only thing I can do is walk along the dragonfly corridor.
You're not missing out on anything, Yasna. Crackling suit, thick gloves, debris hitting the helmet's glass.
But the beach is like the one at home, right?
Almost.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean water.
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Gladly.
Probe in the water. I'm switching to manual.
Interesting.
Distance 100.
That's cool.
300. 500. Damn me. Am I seeing this right? Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life.
This is neat. Anything I can do here? Doesn't look like it. Oh,
I'm here.
About time. Here, take a look.
What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right, from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here.
they're usually curious about something if they don't know what it is.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Neat. Okay. So we have a fish. Fishy. Go in this one now.
Hello? Anyone here?
Cool.
Koval? Do you hear me?
Oh, this is a big one. Someone's in this one.
Oh, Dr. Crowther. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right?
What is going on with him?
Please, look at me.
Something's going on here.
Located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Hello? Anyone there? I repeat, Crowther is in a serious condition. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
Check his eyes. Yeah.
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
What is going on? Stranger.
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Oh,
Astrogator.
no.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports.
Okay.
Have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear.
All right.
Understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger.
That's my initial diagnosis. Yes.
That's what it seems like.
No response to verbal communication.
And he's blabbering.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Akinesia,
Oh,
mutism,
stupor.
impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder.
I wanted to look at the options. I
We
let
need
go
to
of
quickly perform
space.
a complete set of tests and focal plane tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Crowther.
Okay.
What now?
What should I do?
Please look for the mission log. Should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Okay. We will find it after we look at this. Reach the camp, but encounters only an unresponsive androbot. Tense Yasna finds Dr. Crota. Deep stupor. Using cable from Crota's radio, she regains contact with Astrogator Novik. Yeah, and with that, I'll be back. Find the mission log. We can do that. So, finds Dr. Crota, who's in a deep stupor. Yeah. The mission log. The mission log. I think the... Oh, can't go out that way. Okay. Also can't go out that way. So is it over here or something? Oh yeah, that would be why it's over here. I guess that makes sense.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Crowther kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium in the composition. I would give it a lot to understand what it actually is. Quick theory, a giant nickel-iron meteor splashed in the atmosphere of Regis III, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait, scratch that. The shape of structures contradicts it. Interesting. Gorski.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Okay.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Okay, so nothing for that. Potential landing place.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Touché, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Find the rest of the crew. Okay. We getting into another storm.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this.
Yeah.
He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
What is this thing? Huh. Okay. Almost seems like there was something around here, but
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
A relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried.
I was gonna say, it
I think
looks
the
like it's
sandstorm
broken.
caused such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
No luck. They're not in here.
Okay. We can try another bin. Because there was one more over... Oh, there, I guess there's one here. Nope.
Not here either.
This one?
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
The heck was that sound?
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. And that should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Ugh. I don't know if the androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes. unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
Yeah, let's take a look at this guy.
It worked. He moved.
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor.
Yep.
Ah, that's it. Gotcha, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. And that's an order.
Yes, sir.
What is that button? Controls, map, interaction. Oh, it's tab. Oh, I guess so. I just never have really looked at the tab button to have that. Okay. That's where we were. Beetle hopper. Okay. Okay. I mean, I can't imagine we're supposed to head back that way when there's obviously something that looks like we need to go this way here. This area. Oh no. Are we gonna pass out again?
It works. Krauter, 5 meters. Careful.
So the landing place is just out here.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
Okay. Cool. So it seems like Gorski is that way, but the excavation site is down here. Why don't we go check that out first really quick? What the...
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember.
Hmm.
A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up.
Or...
Got someone. I'm following the signal. It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
I don't necessarily like this.
around.
Is that someone's beacon? Oh, a journal.
It's a journal. Geological cross-section, measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling. Okay. Layers of sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance, not geological, not planetary, millions of years old, at least. Intriguing. Oh, this is what that structure looks like. Holy moly. Consolidatory Alliance, Interplanetary Commonwealth, Headquarters, Space Division, Solar System. Dear Dr. Merritt, this is in response to the latest interplanetary conference. We'd like to offer you a promotion in the Future Expedition Obelisk 3 as an astrogator. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions prove to us your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your response as soon as you're back from your current mission. Okay. So almost sounds like she should be up here somewhere. Backpack. That's not good. So what happened here, right?
The signal's coming from a castle backpack.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Oh.
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Marit! Marit! It's Marit. Wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
She dead?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Marit. Beg you.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Yasna,
No.
that's enough. Enough!
Oh boy.
Astrogator? She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna, we have to find the others.
I don't like
Of course.
the red when we're doing this. When we close our eyes. Too late to save her, yeah.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Koval should be here somewhere.
Do you think? Koval.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Go around this way. Well, it's definitely creepy. Oh, well, here he is.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's He's also not moving.
This doesn't.
Koval? Don't do
Well, his
this.
eyes were open. He's
You're
alive.
Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Just like Call. Or, right? The other one.
Koval?
No, this is Koval.
Koval. His eyes are
Krata.
so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowder's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
Yeah, well, we see pages.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Okay.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while.
Well, what was that?
Huh.
There's life on this planet. After all, Yasna
No, it's
will be happy.
Nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
The structures branch underground. G checks the right branch. Massive vertical exhibit protrudes from above the surface. Water tank. Underground structures, biggest one yet. Inside hill, 150 meters flagged. Visible from point 4. Azimuth 350. Distance 200. Or are we like writing it all down? Okay. Okay. Here we go, sir.
Got him.
Oh, that's the hopper.
The Androbot with Crowder is also on its way to the site. You'll need short view.
The lander's already descending. Damn.
Yeah.
Bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
I'm just waiting for like an explosion or something.
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Crowder? Our dear Merritt. Now Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow.
Yeah.
On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground.
Whatever that is.
The latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
Someone.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
Well, maybe not, but
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the Lyra system yet. There are
But
other
something
ships
else
that
is
have
here.
even ventured near these regions of the galaxy, or at least there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
exactly. Gorski time.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Marit's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Marit is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
It's true. But yeah, I probably went for Gorski first. So you can't really change around the once you've given an answer, like that is it. So because I thought maybe that would have meant we'll go get her after the fact, not before the fact. How strange it would be if her body wasn't here anymore or something. Okay. Give me your... Yeah, we can't run with her.
Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir?
Huh?
I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? Well...
I have to
I
be.
don't think we have much choice in the matter. There's only one way forward.
It's true. Very, very true.
I've served with Dr. Marit for over 2 decades. She's made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not
Nope.
entirely. Marit will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, Astrogator. This could pave the way for others.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Nice. Okay. We've made it back. Cool. At least it didn't seem like that took very long.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's
Yep.
hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
I think that was this way, right? Yeah. Through whatever this is. Jeez. What is that?
I'm
Oh.
leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
So field flag over there. Okay, I was just seeing if there was anything to like view this way because a little crevice, you never know. Nope. Around this way, feels like. Whoop. Okay. Well, we still have our rope, from what I understand, so That's at least good. Oh,
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon?
that's not good.
It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? Ah, you're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe. It's lying on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Does it give us some information about what's going on here?
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's
Oh.
a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Go ahead.
Okay.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Oh, okay. So the 4 of them coming out of the lander. Oh, this is all the fish. Okay. That's cool.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the 4th day the comms failed.
Excavation site?
I recognize these structures. This
Yeah.
is where they began to dig.
And that's...
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Okay. Oh, his detector.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Doesn't look like much there, does it? Oh, this one I don't like.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
EM readings. ELMG 4902.
Still high in the slide just before.
381.
And earlier, quite normal.
Okay. Zero, zero. So, and 1, yeah. Or he does the
It
detector.
happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow,
Shadow.
another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may
Something.
turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
I don't know if I like that music.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
E, Bali, Luna. How about
Please
Luna?
enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
I like Luna.
Now,
It's a nice one.
A few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Cool. So how do we get down, though? Is the question, I guess. Oh, right here? There we go.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads?
Oh.
Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Interesting. That's cool.
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
And then water tank underground. Okay. So we follow the branch to the right, but I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Let's continuing on here. So he followed to the right. Interesting. So he didn't go left. I guess we want to more so worry about the right then. Oh, okay. Massive vertical structure. We see it.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
The structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, Luna. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason, even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right, how about that point? What does it look like?
Huh.
The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Yep. I agree. R. Nothing on the tracker, okay. Likely it over there. This has been neat so far. Trying to figure out what's going on, what the mystery is. On top of that, very beautiful game. So that's always cool. Interesting. Another anomaly.
There's the water.
Mm-hmm.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next? It's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Okay. Yeah, rather than going through the water, let's go around the water. So I still don't necessarily trust the water here. Oh, traces of shoes. Okay. Oh, we had to get really close to it.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator.
The heck is that?
The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think we have the fourth point.
Oh.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the
Yeah.
other side.
I think
It
we'll...
wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
Lava. Okay. Interesting. So did he wade through here then? To get up there? Because that seems like a terrible plan. Now, are we going to get lost trying to go up? I don't think he went that way. Probably went this way. Because there's the flag. How do we get up there is the issue. Oh, it's snowing. It's not really taking me the way I thought it might. Well, maybe it is.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Oh. So we really haven't gone very far, because that was just there by those. Intriguing. Alright, well this should be it.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
What the heck is this stuff?
You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir.
Unless you can call these bushes. These weird...
Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
I just wanted to come up here and see this. Oh, there's the probe. Oh, these
Got
things.
it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Okay. Makes sense.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way.
Let's see
I must
how
say,
this
it's a clever
will
device,
go
this
wrong.
probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Well, that's good.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man.
Yeah.
Often faulty.
Okay. Are we there yet? This is creepy as all heck.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's
Yeah.
right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
It's very true. Ooh, perhaps one day.
Everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Capabilities of humanity will increase. Machines will get the right. Robots will start Capabilities humanity will
We're
increase.
limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory?
I mean,
Sent
we're
to the other side of the universe?
Yeah,
already seen that with AI.
that's one example.
Well, I don't know.
Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence.
Hmm.
We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well,
That's not good.
He must be a long way from here.
Okay, we're still following that. Nothing on the tracker. Is very cool. Oh, and here's the black bushes.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere? These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
Yeah. I would say so.
They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Maybe defense, energy harvesting.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a
Don't really
major scientific
seem
distortion.
like they're defensible.
These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
Yeah.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the
Yeah.
unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
I do not like the look of that. I mean, it looks really cool, but is that like... We'd probably akin that to like a... like pollen and stuff here? What is falling on us? Is that just sand? Dust? Dirt? Debris?
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
We have to go through this stuff. Don't know if I necessarily want to. Because if that's... releases any toxins or anything...
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Going smoothly, Hopper.
Well, this is fun. Here we go.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%.
We did it.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Very warm.
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off. Which would...
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right.
Hmm. Interesting. Because this doesn't seem
I'm
good.
inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Oh, great.
Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble.
There's the dog.
It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the
I
fact
think.
we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way.
Huh?
We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law, but there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right, but I wish we didn't have to
This
use it.
is very cool. Look at this. Like the ocean. I can see why they're like, wow, look at this. He reminds me of home.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Or at least this aspect of it is beautiful. It's like it's intriguing to see like what weird anomalies we might see at different aspects as well. They come around this way.
I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning... oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
Do we have to? I guess we have to because we know that's what we did.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis III's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
I think both issues are important.
Procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
You say, Yasna, the mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
I agree.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive.
Great.
Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
Let's pick these up. But yeah, you don't just leave your trash. I hate that in all the senses anyways. Okay. So we're starting to see what happened before we got injured, or things.
Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
Okay. Well, that's good at the very least. It's like you want to say, like...
Convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Oh. Water. Oh, the bushes. Okay. And we don't recall any of this, so we will now.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Whoa. And this is what's...
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
This doesn't feel right. We're grabbing them. And now that's... Okay, some ideas of what happened to us before. Okay. Decides to return her friend's body to the thing. Right. We've already done this. remembers on board. His last known location. Recalls when saw similar metal bushes before at the very beginning, just before the accident and her memory loss. That doesn't sound great. And I didn't realize these were metal. Because they're moving and flowing. That's odd. Right? I feel like that's odd. What is... Oh, all clear.
There? Over. I guess that's a no.
Still nothing on our tracker, eh?
I'm back.
Is everything alright?
Yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found them in time.
Nice. Did they react in any way?
Reactions? Have they regained consciousness? I mean, maybe one of them said something.
Unfortunately, they're still unresponsive. I'll let you know if anything changes.
Bad feeling about that, them being on board. Happens if they become like weird space zombie things. Ugh. Creepiness. It's the part, like, you don't know what can happen, what's going to happen.
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
What is that?
Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? Guess I know where Gorski was going. I'm going down after him. Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Marit, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility.
Intriguing.
And what is your opinion? Should we look into our brain?
The more we know, the better chance we have to help others.
Yeah. That's...
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
Damn. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm hanging with my full weight on the rope, away from the wall. Oh, I can't go up.
Nothing to grab onto.
No, it won't do much good. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Do you have a better idea?
Jump?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Not really.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not hanging here forever.
Yeah.
If we still haven't come up with anything.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
We drop her backpack and land on it.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold?
That I
No.
cannot guarantee.
All right.
Slightly
Let's
less
try.
riskier than jumping, I guess.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
2 meters forward.
Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
Okay.
Is the maneuver complete?
Oh, that was cool.
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Yeah, I wasn't just gonna jump. That's exceedingly dangerous. Whatever this is freaking cool looking. It's like weird, like metal veins. What the heck? What is
We had our
this?
last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway, what's the idea of doing it alone? I hope he has a good reason.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
It almost looks like
That's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-storied complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
yeah. Not even like a city, but a ship,
Gorski
maybe?
set up the flags.
So he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, I admit, that sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
Working on it.
I'm working on it. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
It almost looks broken though.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history.
Yeah, it's broken.
Please give me a moment.
Left or right? I can't even see the bottom.
The structures go that deep.
Yes. I dread to think. What if Dr. Gorski fell down there?
Well,
I took that into account when calibrating the probe. It will examine the bottom. I'll let you know if I find him.
among other things. Okay. We have a gap to go through with the little...
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though
Great.
It all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr.
Yeah.
Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. but the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
What is this?
These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
Maybe.
If metamorphism and other natural factors are to be excluded, there is only one conclusion. Someone or something must have put them here.
But who? The Alliance? Because you don't need to say...
Oh, I do. I suspect the surface of Regis III was once inhabited.
Maybe. It has life. It has weird plant things. It has fish. It has these structures.
I can't tell if any of this could be part of a machine. Really wish we found Gorski already.
It's really hard to tell what any of this could be, but it is all neat, to say the least.
Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep, wherever I look, there's metal. Ah, I see the probe.
Looks like it's just standing there, though.
Is everything all right with it?
Not quite. The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
Well then, I wonder if that's like a choice.
Oh, I see the cover snap right off.
Yes. There's an error in the logs.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I need some directions first. To bring
Okay.
it to you.
No problem, I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
I feel.
There. I found the right place.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see.
Rotate it.
Rotate the probe 120 degrees. Okay, now.
Yeah.
7 meters forward. So, 45 degrees to the left, and full steam ahead. Stop. Now, rotate 45 degrees to the right. Uh, 2 meters forward.
Yeah.
Land.
Nice. We did it. Maybe you've done it.
Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know, I know. You're welcome, Luna.
There we go. Okay, we did that. Ooh. Another cave system.
It's a bit like Pando.
Pando.
colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen.
Yeah,
The
slightly.
new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Maybe.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. So maybe.
Man, this is so cool looking, but also very
Something has been recorded,
creepy.
but there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
It doesn't look like it's
Let's hope so.
rusty.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Well, let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind
That's what I was kind of thinking.
collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes
Was
me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings.
What?
Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ash to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those.
how long this recording is.
Moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
Okay.
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man,
Mm-hmm.
nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
Maybe.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
I don't think it is.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken.
Yeah.
This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
You may be right. The question is, who's
How did
behind
it-
all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Yeah, like how did this get so mangled and stuff? So much so. The abandoned things, but it doesn't look like we can touch them or anything. Okay. Okay. Well, with that, I think I will probably pause again here. I don't know if we'll continue on in this same recording, or maybe this will be the end of this recording. So, yeah, it's very interesting so far. Well, it's a cool mystery on this unknown world in space. So, I love the look of it. Wow. Imagine if there was something like this, right? if this was like Mars and we found something like this on it. That would be insane. So imagine that discovery for these people. It's just cool. Okay, but that's it for now. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.